Hello and welcome to the. This is the bronze match part, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is the bronze match part. Welcome to the bronze match part. We got VGR versus Dansta for third place. I'm Trev Athens, and joining me is Mulan.
Hi there. How are you today?
I'm good. So yeah, we had to delay this a little bit due to some physical problems with players, but now people are healed up enough to play. So yeah.
Woo! Yeah, looking for a very exciting match. Obviously, these two players are absolutely incredible at the video game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited.
Well. Yeah, and the scene has changed so much since the last race of the scene. Since the last race in the brackets, we have people with 56s other than Tyrone.
Yep.
and the 2P, of course, as well.
People means one, but yeah.
There are a lot of players who are capable of it, though.
Yeah.
And are very close to getting it, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Buster's age is off.
Guerrilla.
Sure.
Guerrilla is like literally like any day now.
I'm also going for it, but I'm a bit of an underdog compared to those two.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get back into this game, bro.
It's tough. I get it. We all were on like a 1 week hiatus for no particular reason whatsoever.
No, certainly none.
Nothing has happened.
Yeah, nothing's happened. It's been very fun playing Wonder. I've been watching the stuff. I still don't understand how to do the infinite bubble jump thing.
You just hold B and press Y at the right time.
Okay. I'll keep trying.
Eventually you'll get it.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think we're all just ready to go into a race, so...
Yeah, we're waiting for enemy... Oh, there. He just sent this time.
Alright.
There we go.
Alright, good luck, Dansta.
Good luck. Wait a second. Wait. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not logged in. Wait a second.
Do the thing, Dansta, come on.
I can't believe Dance is keeping the stream hostage.
So true.
It's like we haven't raced in a month or something. I don't know. I'll still remind people while we're waiting. It's not the challenge bracket. Where's the thing? There's the links. Okay.
I messed up. I messed up. We gotta reset.
Ball start. Let's go.
Oh. Is Dancer cheating again?
Dansta, what did you do?
I may have pressed ready even though I was like not on the screen.
Nice.
Oh. The scuffed bronze match.
Okay, anyway, as I was saying, the Match Arena link is still working, so if you want to add to the prize pool, that is still existing and will still be distributed at the end of today. Well, probably, it'll still, it'll take time for it to, get given to people, but, it's still, you can still make that prize pool bigger all throughout today if you want. And that's that Match Arena link that I did put in the chat there.
All right, we're Gucci. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we still have to beat the SM64 community, which their tournament is done. So
How long ago did they finish?
I don't.
Dare
a
I
while
ask?
ago. A while. Stuff. I wasn't. I didn't watch. I wasn't watching that one as actively as this one. So Dansta does do DSTA, and that's why we had to reset. All right, runner's actually ready now. Countdown has
And
started.
we are off.
Yeah, there we go.
Honestly, if you can't read the invisible clock, that's kind of on you.
Right, yeah. It's a skill issue. So how you been doing, Milan?
I'm great. I have not gotten a lot of work done recently because, well,
Reasons.
you could wonder why, I suppose.
It is a wonder, yeah.
It's
been great. But yeah, I don't know. I've been slowly making my way through the game. I'm not trying to like rush it. I just kind of play it at my own pace, and I don't really try to like do anything crazy or try to like look at anything. I just play the game. I am able to still play things casually, luckily. So I try to maintain that for a little bit until I 100% it or am satisfied with the game. Sometimes it's not 100%ing, but it's usually pretty close too.
I'm so happy that I've managed to get through the game without getting spoiled for once.
Yeah. I mean, I've been a little bit spoiled, but it's in control. I mean, honestly, everyone in social media has been pretty good with making sure to use spoiler tags and whatnot, so it's been great. We got a frame-perfect Topper cutscene there.
Yeah.
Cat Kingdom.
Literally synced. Wow.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna hope. Yeah, I realized it's been a bit. I'm gonna look at the Any League sheet to see if people are using the run.gg plugin that we got going on.
I'm not gonna...
And people are using it, so that is helpful.
Heck yeah.
Of course, in these first couple of kingdoms, it's not a huge thing to be looking at just yet.
I am curious, since the stat sheet says that VGR hasn't done DSS at all in this tournament, is he gonna do it now?
Don't know. I mean, there is the possibility of like getting more consistent since the other parts of the bracket happen, or being different situations because it is a bronze match. It is best of one though, and that might be enough to deter, and that seems to be enough to deter VGR from going for it. Dansta taking a little bonk on the ribcage jump, but he
still saving plenty of time.
Yeah. Wear timer? Yes. It's there. We swear. They are being timed. They are in a race ring, and also if you look at the stat sheet, you can, well, not a live timer, you can see the response. I'm sure Anime's doing stuff in the background. I believe in him. He will get this to work.
He's got this.
Yes.
So yeah, with the DSS, it's now about an 8-second difference.
And we are going to be going into chess. Really?
Oh, true,
Really,
that's a
like-
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the fifth moon of the kingdom.
Right, there's 5. I know this game.
So yeah, understandably, the players may be a little bit rusty. We'll see if that is the case or not. I'm sure they've been practicing a little bit since.
I think VGR has been still running recently.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel
have
like a
not
lot
seen
of-
Dansta as much.
I feel like a lot of Odyssey runners have like finished Wonder to their satisfaction at this point. Like Tyrone's back to streaming Odyssey. Yeah, people are starting to come
Yep.
back. Just the it really is just like the little 1 week hiatus.
Yeah, it also helps, I guess, that it's sort of released like half a week early, quote unquote.
What are you talking about? That is.
I'm not sure. It might just be
That's
waffling.
crazy. Yeah. No, it came out on Friday. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. People are just very fast.
Well, yeah, not 1 week. It's been a few days. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it feels like it's been out for a bit because of reasons. So yeah. I mean, I didn't do that stuff. I don't have
Me
a
neither.
hacked Switch, so I kind of just waited, like a good person, I guess. All right.
I have
so
heard like mostly positive things about Wonder.
it's very good.
Oh, Dansta seed did not grow.
That is a problem.
Well, I guess
they had
Dansta didn't do
timing.
the STA after all.
He might have offset it to DSS not working.
Ooh,
might-
that is...
he-
No, it went to 2 a.m. So
Oh, so he literally just didn't put it on the right
it
hour.
was not the right date or year.
Oh, wrong day. Yeah, wrong day.
Yeah, that bird's gonna be tricky now.
Mm-hmm. Not too bad. I feel like that won't make a huge impact on their sit around. Like, it's
It's
definitely
Sand Kingdom.
it's still early enough where Dansta can catch up. And as I'm saying,
Yep.
we got VGR loving Jaxie here, San Jaxie. Sand, Dram. There we go, that's the word. I swear, we're all a bit rusty here, don't worry about it.
we need some time to warm up.
Yeah.
These gamers are still just flying through the stage, though.
Yep, there's something to say about muscle memory. It definitely helps a lot for these players and speedrunning in general.
Yeah.
Okay, platform flip for VGR gets that door really well.
The Bill got a little close. But, not close enough.
Okay, so VGR, yeah, I believe in saying, and Dansta will be coming back coming through shortly as well. Timer? Yes.
I am the timer. 9 minutes 49 seconds, leaving sand. You can do the math from there.
OBS is hiding it from you, so unhide it. Yeah, it's like one button, is it not? Oh.
Surely there's just a source that you can unhide,
Yeah.
right?
And if you're in studio mode, hit the transition button. Like. Oh. Either way, I can just tell you, VGR currently with a 20-second lead, Left Stand Kingdom with a 10:05, Dansta with a 10:25. Use the stat sheet until we get this figured out, because yeah, stat sheet.
Was that a triple lake, by the way, from VGR? I was looking at the stat sheet.
Yep, the lake triple, or triple lake, I guess. Yeah, there's no separate stat for it. It's combined with the standard lake clip.
Yeah. Oh, right, that camera clip exists. And it's fast.
Camera clip is pretty much done by like every 57 runner at this point.
I am curious when some of the other clips that are in BTC are going to be used in any percent, because we've said, like, in the past, for example, ICC, that, you know, it's still like ways away or it will never be done. But
it's at a point right now where, like, because everyone's, I mean, still kind of in the Tyrone catch-up phase of the game, we've got no one implementing any new tricks besides what Tyrone has done, and then Tyrone's kind of also not really adding too much new stuff, so it's kind of waiting around until people catch up to Tyrone. It's taken a while, but we're almost there. Or rather, the people at the top are almost there. I'm not there.
yeah, it is getting very close in that top 5.
I feel like we'll get, if people decide to go for a push to 55, that's when I feel like a lot of strats will be implemented again. It'll be like,
We'll have a new wave of strats.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are dreading it though, because no one wants to learn things like Salt Clip. But it's like it's been the same way for every trick. Like no one wants to, you know, like no one wants to learn Red Maze triple. No one wants to learn like all these. All
it's until like a couple of people learn it, and then everyone has to, basically.
Yeah, they're like, oh, everyone's dreading having to learn this. everyone. You dreaded having to learn all these tricks. Like, just learn them. I don't know. I get it. It's tough. I agree with you. It's the cycle of speedrunning.
Yeah. No long jump ramp from Dansta. A little bit disappointed, but it's okay. I still love him.
This'll do. Indeed it will. Spacing's a little off, but we'll take it.
I don't see any problem with it.
Nah. Don't look a gift horse in now. As I talked about Red Maze, but no one's going for it because no one really goes for it in races, from what I've seen. It's just way too inconsistent. Even though actually people are going for Sewer Clip, which is actually tighter, but
Is it?
as I think it is. I think like actual like frame window wise it's tighter, but like the movement is way harder for Red Maze Clip.
I'm not 100%. I know that for Pipes Clip, the backup doesn't lose as much.
Yeah, that's really why it's actually still in the race is because the backup is like basically the same skill. You're not losing much.
Oh, the ledge grab setup. Nice.
Because the whole room is on cycles, you could only lose so much time on there. Like
Yep.
there's like a set interval of time that you're gonna lose.
Just imagine you're on a bus.
Imagine a bus that is being driven by fuzzies.
Now I am imagining that.
Okay, Dansta not gonna be able to get the pipes clip.
Having to wait on the bus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, VGR getting a little bit short on the cloud boost. And while we weren't looking, enemy moved the timer down.
It's like it was always there.
Yeah. So entering Cloud Kingdom with a just about 50-second gap. Okay, Dansta able to get the hint art. I did not see if VGR got it.
He did.
Okay, cool. I was preoccupied for a moment. Hey, starting off Lost Kingdom. Great meme tree. Oh, a little bit short.
Scary.
Yeah, did not get a vector.
Oh,
Oh my god.
didn't get a jump. Where's he gonna dive to? Okay, there he
Figured
goes.
out. Okay, Dansta's meme tree here. Nicely done, never mind. Also getting a jump eaten. Okay, reverse torpedo for VGR. Oh, Dansta's actually messing up on the Cappy return. Jump for the meme tree, and the VGR off was just a little bit off on their rolls.
Is that gonna... wow, that almost missed.
Oh my, okay, yeah, and Dansta almost missed again with the meme tree jump. Is able to get over there, but this is not helping Dansta out very much at all, because now the gap not only stayed the same, but also kind of grew a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, the bonk that VGR had on the way towards Cage Triple, if he was just like a little bit more off, he would have been dead. So
Yeah, that gap is so tight. It's just you go a little bit too far to the left, you hit the peg. A little bit too far to the right, you bonk on the ground, literally.
and fall into the poison.
Yep. Or you're like Dansta and you're just a god gamer.
Yeah.
And you just don't bonk.
It's interesting, like when speedrunners find like these things that are lined up just barely perfectly enough for things to work out. It then looks like the developers intended it, even though they probably didn't. And it's just runners working with what we've been given. So starting off Night Metro, VGR gonna be getting through Goomba Fudge climb.
Alright, take your guesses now. What pattern are we gonna see? Surely you've studied your patterns, right, Troy?
I only know balls.
Of course. I'm gonna go for a 5.
It's pretty much the same as what it's always been for me. If they show me what the final pattern looks like, I know the name of it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like if they make it get to the final position, which good players don't, I know what it is. I don't know what that one was.
It's just a half circle.
Oh, that was, okay, that's why it was hard to identify, because it was just a circle. It's like, I don't know what shape that is, it's just a blob. It's right, it's a circle. Oh, okay.
Yep, I guess we were right.
You can't actually look at the patterns are in the chat because I don't know entirely. It's a cool stat sheet. I think that's why. Honestly, it's just a cool stat sheet. There's a lot of work that went into figuring out Wiggler patterns. So if you do Mecha Wiggler or exclamation point Mecha Wiggler in the chat, you can find all the patterns there. Very, you know, the work that goes into these things, the work that speedrunners put into these games to figure out things like this. Something as tiny as figuring out fastest patterns from seemingly random. Okay, having a little bit of trouble on that final hit. On I don't know pattern again.
No clue.
Another mystery pattern that means probably it's one of the mid or bad patterns. So
Yeah.
if you don't
if it's good, we'll recognize it.
Yeah. Okay, VGR working through day metrics, just starting off. We got a 1 minute 17-second gap. Dansta has to do half a lap there.
Knows his backup still.
Yeah.
That was not an easy one.
Yeah, opted to jump off of the moped bike thing. Nice blind jump.
Was that climb new? I don't think I've seen that before.
To the top of the
building?
I'm not sure. The very tiny movement differences are hard to spot sometimes. Bouncy People's Room coming out from VGR. Ooh, Dansta messing a little bit up on the short jump vector, having to have to do a long jump instead. Is that what Dansta just did? Is that what VGR did, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just standard at this point.
Okay. I guess I just have not been keeping up with the game.
Yeah, it's just like the fast way of doing like the bunch of like backflips that you do.
Right.
It's just like a faster variation. It's I'm not going to be able to pull off any sort of reverse People's Room.
VGR getting that RNG second boost. You love to see it.
Not aware of that one.
So when you're rolling down from Captain Toad, you try to get 2 roll boosts off, so it kind of launches you toward the land. But you can shake as hard as you can, and 40% of the time it won't give you the second boost.
It has to be just like the shape of the hill or something.
Yeah, it's super scuffed.
A bit of awkward start for Dansta here, taking a couple dives into the water.
I'm surprised that the icicle didn't stop him.
Yeah, made his way around it somehow.
So yeah, no ICC for VGR.
Yeah.
Understandably so. It's a terrible trick.
I'm kind of just yeah,
Oh.
Dansta's been going for it in runs, like in races, regardless of the gap that he currently is experiencing. So it just makes sense that he would keep going for it right now.
Yep.
It will close the gap a little bit, provided he gets it in a reasonable amount of attempts, and
Hey, I mean, statistically, he's hit it 100% of the time.
yes, he's eventually hit it every time.
Oh, is that not, like, attempts?
I don't know.
I think it's attempts, because for VGR it says 8 out of 20.
That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what they have considered or not an attempt for.
Oh. Forgot to hit the spiny.
Oh, so okay, Dansta did get a first try every time. Okay. So yeah, it isn't weird attempt stuff. That's great to hear. So Dansta's gotten very consistent with it at this point.
Well, now there's some expectations.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, I guessed that. I guessed that one. I was like, yeah, there might be some problems with it given the time that it's
It
been
will be
since these
fine.
players have done this game. Okay.
No, the statistics lied.
No, the statistics. It's fine. Second attempt is still pretty good.
Yeah. Especially considering he hasn't done it in like a month.
That is still gonna save a little bit of time, I believe. Very like minimal at this point, but it is still there.
It's still just on its own very impressive to pull that off.
Oh my god, that snow dram was really close. He got a really bad starting vector, and so it just like it was pretty low. And it was just like I was clenching there. It looked close to me. I don't know. I've gotten so used to like people getting way better vectors than that. So to me that looks like it's just like an okay vector in my mind. I don't know, it just looked lower than usual to me. Okay, so we are at a 1 minute and 42-second count.
I think Dansta just really needed those coins.
I think that was just a misinput.
I don't know what you're talking about. These runners making mistakes?
Nah.
Couldn't be.
Speedrunners are human beings and not robots?
What?
Dansta, I'm not sure if they did clip out at all there, but
He clipped and instantly went back.
Yeah, I can't tell which one it was, whether he actually did clip out or that he clipped in it and then completely clipped back in. Either way, just gonna be moving through Seaside in a little bit of a little older way.
Yep, beautiful spewerless from VGR.
Mm-hmm. Enemy over here is just posting. He's literally just playing Wonder while doing it. He just posted a thing in the Mario channel on the Discord while he's. Okay, your friend sent that to you? Okay, so he's texting.
I don't know, that sounds kind of sus.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Dansta going for skewered skip jump here. VGR is working on the going for turnip movement now. There was a new turnip movement that I saw from Guruya. That was crazy. Where instead of doing a double triple jump here, you simply like throw it up. You just throw it from really high and make it land like somewhere on like the lower end, and then just pick it up along the way. So you only have to do like one triple jump instead, and you just like you roll away essentially, and then pick it up along the way. And
Interesting.
yeah, it was a new way of doing it that I hadn't seen before, and it really was just like, yeah, that definitely is faster. It's just like,
Do you know how much?
I don't know. I just saw him doing it. I was just like, yeah, but it just makes sense as to why it's faster, of course, you know, instead of having to move with the turnip, you can roll for a bit and then roll into it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sure it's like a really precise angle with how, like, where you throw the turnip and whatnot, of course. So you don't, you know, a little bit too far to the left, and it just goes right into the lava, too far to the right, and it's probably just not in a good spot anymore. Yeah, okay, so it is a BTT current movement there. And while we were talking, Dansta unfortunately was a little bit low on their Cappy return jump. Well, not Cappy return jump, just Cappy jump. And so he's gonna take a death there. Tried to save it with a heart fork room. Able to pull it off, so sticking with the standard fork room. But yeah, I really do think that, like, at this point, Luncheon is, like, Guria's, like, that is the kingdom that he's, like, he innovates that thing like crazy. So...
It is a very cool kingdom with so many options.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if, even though it is a BTT thing, I would not be surprised if that is still a Guria strat that he discovered and isn't like just some BTT strat, because like Guria is all over that kingdom. Like, he was one of the first players to like still like to actually, you know, be doing Spiritless, like,
right.
While other players were like, yeah, I'm not adding it yet. Gris just put it in like as soon as it got discovered. Even experimenting with salt for a little bit as well. Okay, this should be able to save. You should be able to save that, but it just was just a little.
It looked scary.
Yeah. So yeah, we were kind of hoping for Dansta, you know, for the sake of to have a closer race here, but instead we're just having VGR with playing really close to his sum of best for each kingdom.
Yeah.
A bit of a rougher start, but like, you know, just seeing, I don't know, well, not necessarily sum of best, but really close to his PB, in terms of each kingdom, and so resulting in him not really having much give for Dansta to work with.
Yeah, no, VGR just being really consistent,
Yeah.
not making too many mistakes. And even
Yeah,
then,
just looking at all the splits from entering, like, from Metro to now, he's pretty much maintained the exact same delta
yep,
this whole time. Like,
that,
so
that's really impressive.
yeah. Like that's some like ideal consistency right there for mid game. Essentially, yeah. Well, what I'm trying to figure out, like, what was the MSSL there? Because that was probably very,
Fast.
yeah. Like, that was a very good MSSL. Considering that whole, like I said, that whole segment, like, is pretty much exactly what his PB had. Probably very good.
Yeah, 57 is still on the table here for him too.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a comfortable 57 too. Like, it's like you still got like 20 seconds of to play with right now for VGR in terms of like he just has to play within 20 seconds of his SOB for RBM in order to get 57, which for 15 minutes, like for a 12-15 minute area, like that's not too much to
It's
ask.
not unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's also not super easy, especially considering they're probably doing 2DSS, or at least has it in their SOB.
Right. That is a fair point. So really, like 10 seconds if you're not going for 2DSS.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit harder to work with.
It will be fine. He's got this.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, pulling off Sarbomba. As Dansta is going to be approaching.
Ooh, I like that backflip.
Moon. Yeah, I mean, spending enough time away from this game, you come back to it and you're like, oh right, this game still has really satisfying movement.
Yep. I'm kind of on my Odyssey break arc, but
yeah.
it still looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not always as good to play it yourself.
Right, yeah. It's necessary for any speed game, really, to just take that little hiatus every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, what's a better time for that than when a new game releases?
Mm-hmm. It's very much you know, it's the holiday season, and so games are coming out like crazy, and it's just like I'm trying to beat my PBs. What are you doing?
True, still gotta get that sub-hour this year. Do you have any speedrunning goals for this year?
Nothing particular. I don't know. I kind of am very like I'm my habits with speedrunning are more of like whatever my mind wants to do from month to month, so it's very hard for me to have like a particular by the year speedrun goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing Cocoon. That's my new momentary speed game obsession. Which, like, if you asked me at the beginning of the year, Cocoon wasn't even really on my speedrunning radar. It was, I don't know when it was announced in one of the Nintendo Directs, and that's when I don't know if it was announced then, but it had a trailer in one of the Nintendo Directs, and that's when it got on my radar. And so I've been playing it. It's a really good little B game. Hope that I can get that into GDQ. We'll see. It did come out after the first submission period, so it does apply for the second submission period. So I'll see if it gets accepted. They got a few slots.
I believe you've got this.
Yeah,
I'm curious who's gonna get a Wonder in as well.
Yeah, someone's going to get it, definitely. It's gonna be a matter of who. For me, I like Wonder is like just barely too long for me. Like going over 2 hours is like a bit too long for me in terms of a run. So
that's fair.
It's probably not going to be something I run, but you know, I'll learn a couple strats here and there just because it's fun to play and fun to learn different speedrun strats. It's always been fun to like pick up something and be like, "Hey, look, this trick's cool. I want to be able to skip a level very easily." So I will definitely learn the. I mean, I don't know its official name because I'm not even in the Wonder Discord, but for good reason. The Wonder Discord was not the best place to be pre-release, so I kind of just avoided it entirely.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same with every new Mario game release.
Yeah,
a lot of
I mean, like
young people.
I mean, like I feel like Odyssey wasn't as bad as what I heard from Wonder.
I can't speak for that as I wasn't like around at that point.
I was.
Troy is old.
I am. And yeah, it was just kind. I feel like, and that's kind of what I mean. Like I feel like the scene, like speedrunning scene, has changed even a little, just in the like 5-6 years that it's been.
Yeah.
Since Odyssey came out. So like, I feel like in some ways the idea of having a Discord, like a speedrunning Discord for a game before it comes out, I feel like that just doesn't work as well anymore. As it used to just be great, but then it's like now we got so many people who are just way too excited for the game, just being like, now what? It's like it just becomes like people getting way too impatient. Like just talk on other Discords for a week. Like just wait, dude.
Yeah, that's very fair.
lot of it is just like, yeah, younger, more young people are around. And it's I feel like the best way to like describe, I feel like younger people in speedrunning is like it ends up being like just a bunch of people who are still learning how to control their emotions, and so and so things ensue.
Yep.
Like
yeah, no, that's a great way to put it. Honestly.
Yeah. So I just like let the younger audience just let you figure it out, and I'll just be here on the sidelines.
And yeah, once they figured everything out, we can have a look and see if it's fun or not.
Yeah. Okay, so while
Let's see this 2DSS.
While we're talking about that sort of things, we do have VGR going for 2DSS. He's on the second attempt here. Looking pretty good. Never mind, missing about halfway up. Having to go for it a second time.
And I think that kills the 57.
Yeah, looks like a 57 is been killed at this point. But still going to be going for it, as Dansta still has yet to enter the Bowser fight, so has plenty of time to work with it.
It's so weird to me still that this is just like standard now, nothing to pop off over.
It's true. I mean, I feel like getting it at certain settings is now like where it actually makes an impact. Like getting it in a live marathon is still very impressive.
Yeah.
Whereas just like at this point, yeah, getting it in the bronze match of the race, it's kind of expected at this point. So
yeah, it's
getting it.
That doesn't make sense in my head.
I feel like getting it first try is like really rare. Or like within like the first like 2 or 3 tries is still, I think, very impressive to see. And that I get excited for. But if it takes you around 10 tries, I'm just like, okay, he gets it. Cool.
And that is VGR beating the game in 58 minutes and 17 seconds. GG's.
VGR are going to be getting that 3rd place spot. We'll be grabbing a percentage of the pool, the 3rd place percentage of the pool. The top 4 gets it. I don't exactly know the distribution percentages, but it is.
Now, is Dansta gonna go for 2DSS as well?
He is putting a line.
Of course.
Oh, hitting the ceiling. I think he lost track of how many switch ups he's done. Like
it did look like that, yeah.
It's like he was gonna go for another on the left one, and yeah, he didn't need to do another one. Okay, that would have been within 3 attempts, and I would have definitely been excited for that, but now we are just kind of yet again in that 10 or so attempts territory here, and it's kind of like, okay, we'll get this eventually, and then it'll be like, yeah, okay, there it is, yay!
Let's go. Like, most of these strats on the tracker are like 80+%. And then you have 2DSS being 21 and 17%.
So yeah, VGR now going to be on Dansta's friend profile, and was best friends with him for like 10 seconds, and is now no longer best friends.
No, it's
He's just,
so
like,
over.
He's just like playing around with the button.
Your friendship ended with Dansta. So sad.
It is sad. The other thing that's sad is I'm not on there.
Feeling left out, Troy?
Nah. Alright, we're talking about. I don't even have Nintendo Online anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
GG's.
Yeah, Dansta gonna be getting a 101.35. Would have been a 1.0 if it wasn't for all the 2 assist attempts. Okay, both players are in the call as well now, so we can give interviews. So VGR, congratulations on winning the bronze match.
Thank you. I'm beyond surprised with how well I did today.
Yeah,
I
that was great.
Yeah, I hadn't played in a week.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it's not because of Wonder. I'm broke. But I didn't begin break. This is the exact motivation I need to get back on the grind. Getting a good run in this race.
Okay.
That's dope. I can't believe I died in Cloud though. That's the funniest thing.
Yeah. And like Lost was also a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
You
I,
were saying like you should have died in Lost.
Yeah, absolutely. If I got 2DSS first try, that would have been my best second half by almost 10 seconds.
Wow.
And also say hi to Dansta.
What's
Nice
Hey, Dan.
race.
Yeah, this is about how I expected this to go.
Surely the takeaway from this is that you're just really good at ICC.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know why. Also, because you said, I thought that I need to do one more wall jump on the left at 2DSS. Nah, it's just the way I do the second to last jump towards the last one. I do like a left curve, and sometimes I go too far left, and that happens.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It looked like that's what you were going for.
Yeah, no, that just happens sometimes. It's really annoying.
I guess it's like probably just ways that you found to make each jump consistent.
Yeah, the second to last one requires a lot of practice. The second to last one is like the second hardest after the second one. I know a lot of seconds here. But yeah, definitely. Like, pretty much the only hard parts about 2DSS are the second and the second to last jump. The others are not that bad.
Yeah, I could definitely see it because, like, yeah, I've gotten the first jump. I've never gotten anything past that.
Yeah, because the second one's a bitch.
Yeah.
It's awful.
This one is harder than you think. I'm pretty inconsistent at it compared to most people, but most of it is like everything but first, second, and sixth. I'm probably 90% consistent at.
How many jumps total is it?
7.
7. Okay, so yes. 6.
Golden rule with SMO, everything is 7.
I was not aware of that one.
Is it?
We're close to 7 up here.
I mean, I instantly believe it.
A lot of tricks people say save 7 seconds, even if they save more. Like,
that is true.
like when 2DSS was first found, it saved 7. When the Spiritless was introduced, it's 7. Even though both of them play more.
DSS was always 10, I think.
ICC is still fairly close to 7, whereas like
that one's actually like.
Whereas Spiritless is not at all close. It's like closer. It's like closer to 20 at top.
No.
No, it's
it feels like it.
Yeah, it's like 12 or something.
Okay, so closer to 15. Like I was gonna say 15. I like grew it.
I really wish I got this run against Jambo instead of in the bronze match, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you played. As I mentioned it like that. Yeah. What was that MSSL?
Worse than my PV.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
It was
it's
okay.
Still very close to your PV.
The luncheon was definitely the standout part of MSSL.
Mm.
Yeah, that like tied my gold or something, as what you said, 553.
Yeah, I got a low 554.
Yeah, no, not quite, but almost.
550. Yeah, there was a couple mistakes in there. Like I missed the turnip on the spin throw for Jutting Crag. I also did something weird entering Magma Room. Other than that, it was really, really solid.
Okay. Well, I got an alright gamers wrap it up from Anime because we have just 2 minutes to go on the schedule wise until the finals.
After 5 leagues, this is the first time I got into top 4 though, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like it's still my best result.
Great, it's a good accomplishment. You're actually getting some of the prize pool. So
No, I think only first, second, and third do.
Oh, I thought.
Sorry for robbing you, but
Corey spreading misinformation.
No.
Sorry for robbing you, but after what happened in the LTA, I kind of had to.
Whoa,
there's some beef here.
You can give me a sub if you want.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here.
This was my first league, and I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it'd be great. It was great. And don't go anywhere though, because we do have the finals to do as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be the Buster Doggy versus Jambo. So